Meteorologist Sean Sublette from the Richmond Times-Dispatch, just a little after 9 p.m. on this Sunday night. And we do see the rain continuing for most of the night, heaviest of which goes on for the next 2 to 3 hours or so. And then the rainfall intensity does tend to back off after midnight. And then colder air comes in a few hours before daybreak, sufficiently cold that we would not be surprised if there's some very light snow for 60, perhaps 90 minutes or so. We don't think this is a done deal by any stretch, and we think more likely than not we will miss it in Richmond, but don't be surprised if there's a little bit of a coating on a few grassy surfaces, a few elevated surfaces first thing in the morning. The temperatures do not go below freezing tonight. They'll stay around 32, 33, so this is not a travel issue in the morning, but don't be absolutely surprised if you do see that first thing in the morning on Monday. Moving the clock forward from midnight tonight, we still have the last batches of heavy rain in Richmond from Fredericksburg, and we start to see a few pockets of rain farther westward towards Charlottesville and the Roanoke Valley. And then ultimately, as we get closer to 2:30, 3, 4 a.m., everything shifts farther to the east toward the Chesapeake Bay. Precipitation is all done farther westward towards Charlottesville and the Roanoke Valley. And even though it's showing in green there from Richmond to Charlottesville and north in Fredericksburg, those moderate level greens, there may be a few wet snowflakes mixed in to that. Again, even though the temperature's above freezing, just going up about 3,000 or 4,000 feet, the temperature is below freezing. But by daybreak, everything has shifted off to the east, and by and large, it's just kind of a windy and cold Monday across central Virginia. Sun will be back out, and the windiest part of the day will be in the morning, and that wind runs about, let's say, 15 to 25 miles an hour for backing off later on Monday afternoon. So again, rain continues for most of the night, heaviest rain ending shortly after midnight, and don't be surprised if there's a little coating or dusting here or there across central Virginia first thing in the morning. Be sure and stay with us for updates, and don't forget to download and subscribe to our National Weather Podcast called Across the Sky.